Chancellor, members of the board, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian of the graduating class of February 2021, Ms. Raenuga Indran. The honor of giving the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates is bestowed on one of the highest achieving graduates of the cohort. Raenuga is a worthy recipient of that title, having earned a first-class honors Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. Her success at the university was built on the excellent foundation she received studying the Foundation in Science and Technology program at Sunway College, where she achieved a CGPA of 3.78 and won the Jeffrey Cheer Foundation Scholarship. Alongside academic excellence, Raenuga also took an active part in the life of the university, serving as president of the Sunway Student Ambassadors, as organizing chair of Sunway's Got Talent, as vice president of the Sunway Harvard Project for Asia and International Relationships, and as a member of various conference organizing committees for the Center for Asia Leadership. She also contributed to the wider community through her work as a teaching assistant and trainer with Pedals, the Rotary Education Fund Leadership Camp, and Harvard University workshops, and as a teacher of sign language. After her successful internship with My Readers, where she organized the Read at Home campaign during the MCOs, Raenuga accepted a permanent post in marketing at the Yayasan Tunku Abdul Rahman, taking her place on the growing role of Sunway alumni who have transitioned from a world-class Sunway education to a world-beating career. Chancellor, members of the board, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2021, Ms. Raenuga Indran.
Greetings, Chancellor, members of the board, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Have you missed the train by a minute? Have you ever been short of a few dollars to buy something you really wanted? Have you ever missed a scholarship because you were short of a few A's? Have you ever felt like you were so close, yet so far? This was the 17-year-old me. Giving a speech at my high school's prize-giving ceremony was an opportunity I missed out on because of my SPM results, despite having active extracurricular involvement. With only 6 A's, I went on to miss many more opportunities during the scholarship application season, as I did not meet the minimum academic requirement for many of them. I was given a golden ticket, a second chance, by the Jeffrey Cheer Foundation. On the scholarship interview day, I met students who scored 9, 10, and even 11 A's. I was quite convinced that I was merely a wild card. To my surprise, the interviewers did not see me as unaccomplished because I fell short of a few A's, but instead focused on my will, passion, and ambition. To that end, I was awarded the Jeffrey Cheer Foundation Scholarship to pursue the Foundation in Science and Technology program. In the Foundation program, I had excellent lecturers that empowered me to fulfill both my academic and personal potential. These lecturers were a key factor to me being able to apply and secure a second Jeffrey Cheer Foundation scholarship to pursue the Bachelor's in Psychology at Sunway University. Once again in university, I had lecturers who kept me under the wings of their guidance, entertained questions after class, provided additional consultation, and checked in when we transitioned to online learning. In addition to that, my Sunway story would be incomplete if I did not mention the unsung heroes who are the Sunway staff. Be it the scholarship department or the janitors. To all of you who have filled my cup of knowledge, inspired me, prompted me forward, or exchanged a smile, I say, thank you for your kindness. I also owe the success of my time at Sunway to my friends who have shown their unwavering support as I rode through the thick and thin of university life. Before I continue, I must take a moment to explain why being a recipient of not one, but 2 scholarships were so meaningful to me. It was my mother's biggest fear that being raised in a single-parent household, I would not be able to pursue my ambitions. Anticipating the financial cost of tertiary education was one that gave her sleepless nights. So, the decisions made by the Jeffrey Chia Foundation not only enabled her to sleep peacefully, but supported me throughout my tertiary education. So, Ma, after all these years of sacrifice, I made it, and this one's for you. With a full scholarship, I was able to access unimaginable opportunities, from organizing the biggest talent show, Sunway's Got Talent, to the Harvard Project for Asian and International Relations, a second-hand bra drive, sewing personal protective equipment for frontliners, a literacy intervention community program, and many more. I met people and immersed myself in ideas and experiences that have changed the way I see the world for the better. My time at Sunway has not only allowed me to discover my enthusiasms and passions, but lit the way forward to shape a better future for myself, my community, and my country. In the course of these amazing opportunities, I have crossed paths with many bright young minds who have taken different roads to get here. Some of you have taken an uncharted path as the first in your family to go to university. Some of you have had to juggle a few jobs to make ends meet. And some of you have had to commute long hours just to get to university. Regardless of the paths traveled, we all have safely and successfully reached this destination. Undeniably, our Sunway story is a different one, as we had to endure the tumultuous times of a global pandemic. When I think of us, graduates of the class of 2021, 3 words come to mind: strength, tenacity, and resilience. The word graduate in itself comes from the Latin gradus, meaning a step toward something. In the early 15th century, graduation was a term used in alchemy to mean a tempering, refining of something to a certain degree. As graduates, this is our call to take a step forward into our next chapter with the same strength, tenacity, and resilience we had as we pulled through the final year of our university degree. So here is a reminder that despite unconventional methods of celebrating this important milestone, our future is very real and out there. I started my speech with a lack of a golden ticket. I am proud to say that I'm now in the honored position, by virtue of my job, to champion fairer higher education access and empower underrepresented students to become scholars themselves. And so, my friends, before we make our additions to a long history of Sunwayans and leave this virtual call, I ask for you, for me, for us, to think of an answer to this question. What is that golden ticket we can offer to someone else? While we think of an answer, I would like to quote Margaret Mead, who once said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." I myself have no doubts that the thoughtful and committed graduating class of 2021 will rise to this challenge. On my part, I look forward to the future we will shape together. Congratulations. Thank you.